Alexis Johnson, Eagle River. I come to you today to request that this body stop bullying municipal employees and apologize to the many people that you guys have brutalized over the last 3 years under the guise of politics. Last Thursday, I left these chambers in tears and ultimately contemplated resignation from a job that I love so much. This came after a member decided to speak on the failure of leadership at the health department. A point of order was raised, and the chair of the body encouraged his colleagues to carefully construct their comments to protect line employees, but that anyone who moves into the political sphere is subject to the political forces. I signed up for respectful political discourse, but what this body has chosen to say is out of line and inappropriate and has gone from political rub to outright bullying. When I started with the municipality in 2021, I held a great deal of respect for this assembly. We had different opinions and life experiences, but I was always respectful, had an open door policy, and in even some cases believed we were friends. That was until my staff was bullied out of a housing and homelessness committee meeting, one that ended with my now former employee saying, "I no longer want to present to the assembly for fear of ridicule." Dr. Ballin later apologized for his colleagues' remarks, for which I am grateful. I want you to recognize the impacts that your words have on people who are absolutely doing the hardest work imaginable. And it's not just my department, or the homeless division specifically. The planning department has been labeled as dishonest and agents of disharmony, and that you couldn't trust them. The purchasing department has been dragged through the mud and then later told that they were just collateral in a larger fight. AHD painted as the fox guarding the hen house when we asked to manage both the sheltering contract and its oversight, which were only hired because this body did not trust Henning to run our homeless shelters. The animal control staff were assumed to be conspiring with pet owners so that they could pass wellness visits. Department of Law went as far as to write a letter to you saying that you could not continue to treat their staff the way that you've been treating them. I'm here today to tell you that you cannot continue to treat people this way. Our work was labeled as a death stain. Do you guys criticize Anchorage firefighters and blame them for any death by fire? No, we support them in every instance because that job is hard, it is heart-wrenching at times, and we offer support, not blame. I embarked on this role with a deep love for Anchorage and a commitment to serving its most vulnerable residents. While I take every loss of life personally, I'm no longer going to allow this body to bully me, my staff, the department that I love so much, or any other department in the city. I love working for the city. I sold my business to commit my life to public service. And I tell every person I know that Anchorage Health Department is the happiest place on earth. But we are in a struggling labor market, and every new employee I hire, I have to preface with, whatever the assembly says about you, it is not true. The work you are doing is meaningful.
Thank you. Welcome. Please state your name.